let's move on. Waz, just go ahead.
What? Wait, what did I say? It was just,
Am I allowed to mute my mic for this one?
all I'm gonna say is that, we got a bit lucky in that game, without a doubt, but it's 3 points is 3 points. We'll take it. I'm not trying to get ahead of myself. I like to have a little fun with you, Lucas, just kind of like saying, 21 is coming, a lot of fun stuff, but realistically, I'm like, okay, we're second. Let's
To
relax.
those who weren't in the live stream, let me tell you what Waz texted me. So, United made a signing of this teenager called Amad Diallo, and he texts me, "Don't be a mad when Diallo scores his first hat-trick versus Liverpool."
I mean, I think Liverpool are used to having United youngsters score against you, so I'm just saying. But I'm kidding, of course. I'm just trying to have some friendly banter. I don't know how. I mean, there's a lot of hype around Amad Diallo right now, and I heard somebody was saying they were comparing him to like Messi in the training pitch. I'm like, what the fuck?
When the fuck did they do that? Huh? Let me
What?
tell you, I haven't heard about this kid literally until Lucas said Ahmad. That's the comment is the first thing I heard about this kid.
Like, I hear
Apparently, you guys splashed a
promising,
shit
but,
ton of money.
like, he's literally barely played any senior football yet.
There's like Ollie wants him in the squad as soon as possible, and then Atalanta's like, no, we want to keep him on loan for a bit, man. He's so good. And like, apparently, I don't know what's what the hell.
Like, shit, man. I'd rather just go get Mukoku.
It's
Trust
like,
that kid.
jeez.
Okay, so
We'll see how he is. I don't really know much about him, but back to the match. Yeah, Aston Villa actually played pretty damn well. I thought it was pretty toe to toe. Grealish was class in my opinion. I think it was great. El Ghazi had created some good chances. De Gea saved her ass. Eric Bailly saved her ass at the end there. But
Bailly
those are
was
the kind
really
of results.
good. He was great.
Yeah, he's if he can stay healthy, he can be key for us
And
going
Paul
forward.
Pogba, what a match by him. That
Oh
was,
yes, he
That's
had an
what I was gonna
amazing
say.
game. I forgot to mention, like, jeez.
This defensive game of him. Like
Yeah.
like I said in the stream, I only saw a glimpse of this match, but every time I saw it, like Pogba was doing something fantastic, honestly.
Yeah, dude. He's trying to secure that fucking transfer, man.
Well, yeah, he was playing
I
well
told you this was
defensively, winning the ball back. He was creating chances, creating space for his teammates.
there was a
getting
time where he kept the ball
forward.
in his chest for a few seconds, which
Yeah.
was pretty funny.
It was a great game from Paul Pogba and certain players, of course. Martial finally scored. Wan-Bissaka's cross actually works.
I mean, that was,
That's
I
what
think that was more Mings' fault than one.
I feel like that's more
Yeah.
luck than anything else. So
I don't really know what happened in the first goal for Villa. I don't know how.
Well,
Traore
Wan-Bissaka
just got-
decides to try to block the free kick instead of getting back into his position.
Yeah.
So instead, that leaves the whole right side of the pitch wide open to Grealish, who can take on the United defense and find crosses like he was doing the whole game. And he finds Traore, who gets the goal. But a criticism I do have with United, despite them being good in defense and Harry Maguire actually being good recently, my problem with them is I saw Villa just win so many headers in that match, and United were very lucky not to concede one of them. David De Gea did make some good saves there.
Yeah.
But I'm not really sure why they concede so many headers, or maybe it's just because Villa's great at crossing the ball, but I'm sure other teams are more dangerous than Villa in the box with headers and stuff like that.
Well, and then there's the penalty decision. Like, was it a penalty? Like, was
mean-
Pogba actually tripped? Did Pogba trip himself? I'll admit it was a bit soft, no doubt. But I know the commentators, the analysts post game, they're like, oh yeah, it was definitely a penalty. And there's people like, oh, that wasn't a penalty. It was so 50-50 for people.
It's
it
hard to
seems.
say.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think Douglas Luiz does clip Pogba, and then Pogba clips himself and goes down.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
It was
kind
like
of
it's
unlucky
almost a
for
mutual.
Douglas Luiz, but
Yeah,
with the penalties that are being given this season, I think
exactly.
They've all been.
And
Not
just
all,
like
but
I
most.
know it's some hype with United at the moment, and I'll be honest, last two victories they're pretty lucky. But if you want to be in a title race, the title fight, you need to get some lucky results here and there. You got to grind those games out, get those grindy goals, I guess.
One more thing. Bruno didn't do his jump on the penalty.
Yeah, he's getting a bit predictable on that one, isn't he?
So he didn't do it.
But
what does
only
a
thing
jump
that's-
do with a penalty? Matt, do you know what like because you're good at penalties?
fuck if I know, man. I guess he just feels like doing a jump. It's just his thing, I don't think there's any inherent benefit to jumping. It's like a stutter step. Well, maybe throws off the keeper.
By the way,
yeah, of course.
sorry, not
it's just-
topic, but did you see that stutter step penalty by that Japanese high schooler?
Nope. but I would love to.
He literally from like David Luiz range of David Luiz's penalties where he does a super long run up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy did that, except he went really slow and like did like high knees up to the penalty.
Jesus.
I don't know. People.
Oh,
have
he's just
weird ways of doing
getting ready.
things.
He's just working the knees, you know.
Now-
Getting him going.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with United being at the top and just poking at Lucas and whatnot, but I'm not gonna
Yeah,
like
man,
actually.
Wallace doesn't get to be here very often.
Yeah,
It's not
Yeah,
first,
exactly,
but like
exactly.
he's close for once.
yeah,
It's close
it's
for
still
once.
close, but then
He
again,
might
like
not
a
be
couple
close for
weeks
much
ago,
longer either, so he's got to take
Look.
advantage of the time while he's here. You know,
a couple
Man
weeks
City
ago,
is right behind you.
a couple weeks ago, people were saying, "Oh, are they title favorites? Oh, Chelsea, were they title favorites?" Let's just take it slow, okay? It's still early, and if we cross the finish line, we cross the finish line.